Crashes, explosions, near misses, high-speed chases, laser fire, all of it happening in the dead of night on neon-lit city streets. Welcome back to Most Expensive Cars Crashing, where rich people problems become everyone's problems. And today, we got a problem with a capital P. As the story goes, a group of street racers, led by a man known only as the Shadow, being the shadow that he is, decided to terrorize the city with his fellow racers. The cops were called, but nobody could catch up to these highly skilled drivers. Soon the whole city was just a racetrack for these maniacs. No traffic lights, no stop signs, no rules. Just the city streets and the thrill of the race. But then came a new challenger, a mysterious racer who went by the name Lightning. He wasn't the fastest or the most skilled, but he had one thing the others didn't, a need for speed that burned brighter than the neon lights outlining the city's many buildings. That need pushed him harder, faster, and more recklessly than anyone else. In an illegal street race, Lightning takes on the Shadow and wins. But victory was short-lived as the Shadow and his gang surround Lightning and his friends. The two groups glare at each other ready to rumble when suddenly the Shadow throws a smoke bomb, confusing everyone. In the chaos, Lightning and his crew escape. Now the Shadow wants revenge. This time he lays down some ground rules: no street racing, no police interference, and whoever wins gets to keep their car. Intrigued, Lightning agrees, but he soon finds out the Shadow has a trick up his sleeve. The race begins, and the Shadow takes off in his heavily modified 1969 Dodge Charger RET. Soon the other racers take off as well, all trying to outmaneuver one another. Lightning struggles to keep up, his engine overheating. He pulls over for a moment to let his car cool off, only to be surrounded by the Shadow and his goons. Lightning's car is totaled, and now he must get to the finish line on foot. The clock is ticking, and Lightning runs for his life. He has to find a way to get ahead of the Shadow. As the night wears on, Lightning makes his way through the city, jumping over cars, swinging from buildings, and even riding a motorcycle. At one point, he finds a garage with a souped-up muscle car inside. Remembering what the Shadow said, whoever wins gets to keep their car, Lightning hot-wires the beast and takes off again, this time with the police in hot pursuit. Meanwhile, the Shadow is making his way to the finish line, his modified Charger flying through the air, crashing through walls and blowing past the other racers. But as he approaches the finish line, he sees Lightning waiting for him, having made it to the line first. It's unclear how Lightning got there so fast, but he did. The two stare each other down, both exhausted but determined to win. Lightning suggests a final race, winner takes all. The Shadow agrees, but not before modifying his Charger even further, turning it into a monster truck. With a wicked grin on his face, the Shadow takes off in his new ride, crashing through everything in sight. Lightning has to use all of his skills to stay ahead of the now unstoppable Shadow. Can he do it? Well, I don't know, actually, because we're gonna end the video right here. All joking aside, though, this movie was a lot of fun, even if it did have its share of problems. For one, the plot was a bit thin, but hey, this is a mindless action movie, so I can let that slide. What I can't let slide is the horrible acting, but the over-the-top characters and insane stunts more than make up for it. If you love car movies, then this is definitely one to watch. Now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of this movie? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, then be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. See you next time.